Hey guys, this channel is increasingly getting away from VR and tackling some more things that can complement VR, and today I have such a thing. I try to not stray too far from that. I want to stick to VR accessories, haptics, other immersive such content, and glasses. I could do glasses all day. But today I'm tackling the Backbone Pro because they sent it to me. Now, these people did not pay me. I'm labeling this as a sponsored episode simply because of the value of what it is they sent me. And I got in touch with these guys through Meta. So, sponsored, you know, but I got my own things to say about it. And you guys are watching Bringhurst VR. So this is the Backbone Pro. It's going to look pretty similar to other renditions they've released in the past. And even talking to some other creators, they've said, what is the difference between this and their previous iteration? And I gotta say, I mean, I don't find myself using this in the way that they want me to necessarily, but I do see the value proposition for what they're offering. Just to go over the basics of what this thing is, what it does. It's a controller, and it allows you to open and close, and it's got a kind of spring mechanism so that it fits every phone, and it goes big. I mean, that's got to be 8 inches in diameter, pretty sure. But on this, they've got that USB-C port, and it really is just designed to plug into nearly every device. And once it does, you would install their software on Android or iPhone, or now the Meta Quest 3. Not through some third-party app. It really is, you just connect this thing to Bluetooth and it shows up as Backbone. And so, leaving my experience to the side for a second, just talking about what this is, what it's supposed to do, you simply plug your phone in, and if you're on a phone, if you're playing Steam Link, or you're playing Xbox with the Game Cloud, if you're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty on Android, then the app just syncs to this, it works, and the controllers feel about as you'd expect. It's an Xbox controller, but it makes your phone handheld. It feels well built, it feels smooth. I like the controls. It's all very polished. And they give you a couple extra of these. These are designed to fit your phone, but you can pull them out, and they come out, and it leaves this kind of empty area. In some instances, from having spoken to other creators, you may want to take that out just to fit some of the girthier phones. It really does just snap on like so. And so, you know, with this, there's nothing wiggling, there's nothing loose. I don't know what to say. It's good. It's solid. It does what I want. It offers about the same functionality as an Xbox controller does, which is my go-to. Previously, I've had this thing synced up to my Quest, synced up to my phone and my Steam Deck and my PC, and it's done the job. And it's hard to think of a reason to bail on something like this, unless you dislike the weight of it and you are known to, on occasion, use your phone as a gaming device using cloud gaming. And to that point, in making this video review, I used it in a couple different circumstances. I began by using it with Steam Link on my phone, and it is butter. It works very well, but with the caveat that, and this isn't a comment on the Backbone, that I cannot get audio to come from my computer to my phone. I later played on the Quest 3 with the Steam Link. I tried Stray, I played Soma, and I played Horizon 5. And like my phone, it is butter. It is smooth, it's a good experience, and the Quest 3 makes for a giant screen. But again, with Steam Link, I could not get audio. That's with all of my drivers updated. That's with the Steam streaming speakers selected and reboots. It's just, I've tried everything. I've literally spent probably 5 hours in this thing trying to get it to work. And while I'm super happy with the visuals, I'm super happy with how this thing responds in game, it's just not playable because of the audio for me. And I don't know what that is. Now, I don't have Xbox, Game Pass. I don't have the cloud. So I expect there's going to be a large number of people who this is what it's for. And even these people, when offering to send this, unpaid otherwise, that was what they wanted to see. But I just don't have that. And so I can only assume that will work just fine. Audio, that should work perfectly. And I say that because if I play from my phone Fortnite or Call of Duty, This thing works fantastic. It just works. It's perfect. And it's a good experience. Understanding that Call of Duty on Android is a bit of a hot mess, but the experience is good all the same. Now, with my phone, I have the Galaxy Z Fold 5, and it's a chunky motherfucker. And it's so thick, and the USB-C is positioned in such a way that I cannot get this to work unless I unfold it, which is good. That means I have a bigger screen to play with between the controllers. I'll take it. That's awesome. But even then, I cannot get this to work unless I take off the case. You know, some of the cases that these guys sell, the case I'm using now, it's this adhesive screen that goes over the front. Taking it off is not a small thing. Once you get it off, you're never going to get that same pristine screen again. It's going to get, you know, hair and dust, and I don't want to take off my case to play a game. And so, while I can get it to work, that's kind of a deal breaker for me. I was able to get this to work with my X-Real Beam Pro, which is a dual camera phone that is Android, and that works perfect. It works just fine, as seen in this footage here. But the reason that these guys wanted me to make a video, I think, especially as it relates to the Quest, is because you don't need a phone for this. It might look a little bit silly. It's just naked and empty. Nothing's going on inside there. But on its own, this is a controller. It's light. It's half the weight of my Xbox controller. There is something to be said for the fact that playing on the Meta Quest 3, this works perfect. It's a good solution, and I like it. And so I'll close this out by saying that there are a couple instances where this could be perfect for you. And if you want it, please use my link down below. You'll save this much money, and you'd be supporting my channel. But I should go on the record saying that, you know, if you're currently using an Xbox 360 controller and you're having a good time with it and it does everything you want, I don't see a reason to get this. But if you don't currently have an Xbox One controller and you could see an occasion to where you wanted to turn your phone into a handheld gaming device, playing cloud gaming, then it's the most sturdy, well-built device in that category I've ever used. It's well-designed, it's modular. The only hiccup that I would give is that the A is wildly close to this joystick here, and so pressing the A will always have you resting your finger on the joystick. It seems a little bit close. That's what you get for such a small, compact, and light design, but that's what's happening. Other than that, I really like this. And if you want it, I hope you'll check it out. Thank you to these guys for sending it to me. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. You guys have been watching Bringhurst VR. Godspeed.